Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th episode of the popular series Elo Legends. I never thought this would be so popular. I know it's been a great time for me. Elo Legends is when we step back from the meta plays, step back from what the pros do in Age of Empires 2, and we watch the regular Joes, or in this case, the regular Justins. We have Teal playing as the Japanese, and Justin, sorry, in the teal, playing as the Japanese, Elo Legend caster right here, sorry. And then in the red, we have Red, who has gone for the Persians. Now, actually, hold the phone, pause.
Salam.
Every other episode of Elo Legends I've ever done has been done live on my stream. And this video is also a bit of an announcement. I will be doing Elo Legends virtually every single Tuesday on my Twitch stream now, okay? If there's tournaments, if there's other things going on, then obviously I'll move it around. I might still add some in on weekends depending on what's going on. But there will be a day where I will stream some Elo Legends unless, you know, something bad happens and I can't stream on that Tuesday, okay? So every Tuesday on my Twitch, Elo Legends. But if you've been watching my YouTube channel, recently I've been talking a lot about this strategy. There's a certain strategy with Persians on this map. It has something to do with the lakes and the town centers. Do you remember? Well, it's linked in the video description if you want to watch it first. This video here is a Elo Legend attempt at that crazy strategy that NBL's been going for recently. Again, 1,000 or 1,100 Elo players trying this. Now, I'm looking at Justin's eco, and he's building a lumber camp at the proper time. In fact, he was even scouting with sheep, which is impressive. Also, really unlucky, he didn't find his cows there. But, normally 6 on sheep, 4 on wood is the meta. Red, I don't know quite what he was going for here. I think that he freaked out and thought, oh, I need to dock, right? And then he built the dock, because he had the wood for it. And Persians start with 50 more wood, so he thought maybe he could build the dock and make a fishing ship, but he can't. And so now, instead of building the lumber camp he might have been thinking about building, he's doing the beautiful Elo Legend thing, and he's going to chop straggler trees. I think virtually every game I cast where it's 1,100 Elo or below, people are chopping straggler trees before building lumber camps. And it bothers me. It really bothers me. You guys might just do it just in case they find your game or something, but you know, I saw on the Age of Empires 2 subreddit a few weeks back, somebody posted a meme about me reacting to the lumber camp situation or the no lumber camp situation. And quite a few people don't seem to understand how inefficient that is to chop those trees like that, so I'm working on a video for it. Look at these micro tryhards using the hill bonus and everything. Red has slightly more HP there, and so he's going to run away to the top of the hill. But yeah, this was fine for Red. Like, these are your flexibility trees, right? You chop the trees when you need it, but it's more efficient and effective to build the lumber camp. So he did build the lumber camp. Alright, Red thought it would be a great idea to get the HP lead in the scouts, and then attack a villager randomly. So now he doesn't have the HP lead in the scout anymore. Not his best move. He got pop-capped badly. He is trying to impersonate NBL with this game, so that's probably good. NBL gets housed all the time. Did he even make a fishing ship at this point? No, he hasn't. But, I guess Teal has had TC idle time because Teal has a fishing ship and they're still even. Remember, this is the meme I bring up in Elo Legends all the time. I'm sure you guys have gone on a few scout rushes or archer rushes before and killed villagers and then remembered you didn't create villagers at home. Right here, Teal, 300 food, not creating any more villagers. This is a hard game to play. Elo Legends, it makes it, I think, a bit more relatable. Whereas if you're watching pros, you guys might just feel bad about yourselves and how perfect they do things. A TC idle time is just not something you see at the high level. 18 versus 18, so this is a close game, guys. And again, he got freaking housed again. Oh, it is MBL. It's like MBL's younger brother or something. Oh my goodness. Well, the way MBL would play this wacky strategy is he would go to feudal age. He would build a forward town center next to the enemy's town center, which would require him deleting his main one, and then making the game very messy. And I think if... I only saw the first 12 minutes of this game, so let me just say that it's not going to be easy for a noob to deal with a TC drop. My buddy Dave sent me a few texts the other day. He was like, man, I hate how popular your YouTube channel is. Or he said, I hate your YouTube channel, one or the other. Because I keep getting memed on. Apparently people are villager rushing with Incas all the time and dropping town centers now on cross. Or 4 legs, rather. And I just want to say, if you're out there and you're watching and seeing these strategies on YouTube and you're trying them, you are amazing. And I thank you for that. Look at Red. I don't know how to say his name, but he's gonna try it here. Whereas Teal is definitely playing more standard. Alright, alright. So, Red will be in feudal age faster. So while he does have the weaker scout, he'll get more speed. And this is really intelligent play from him. He does not want Teal to see this, so he's sending his scout away. He could bring the scout to the villagers and then use the villagers to kill Teal's scout and probably keep the scout alive. But for him, the most important thing is getting that town center up, because that requires... Like, this is a pretty big risk. This is Teal's point of view. He doesn't see this area. He's not expecting it at all. He hasn't even scouted where Red's base is. And you look back to Red's base, he deletes his starting town center. He will rebuild his town center right here. And Teal's got to be thinking, what? What on earth is this? So Teal freaks out a little bit here. He's about to arrive in feudal age himself. I've never seen a low Elo Legend player try something this crazy before. Red has the right idea. Just really poor execution here, because he's built 4 houses as quick walls next to the town center just so Teal can't rush him down. And with quick walls, you want to barely build the houses and then not finish them, because that's a waste of resources. You might need the houses at some point, but anywho, he is going to complete all the houses. And he garrisons his town center. And he is shooting the town center from Teal. Now, what's Teal up to? Well, he has a bunch of fishing ships back here. Teal is... Oh, man. Everyone's getting housed. This is the designated house area for Teal. He will not build houses anywhere else. Wouldn't make any sense to house wall here, just in case he wants to vill rush. Just build the houses in the back of your base. Okay. No scouting. Because he's freaking. He's freaking out. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Just passing. Why is this villager carrying stone to the south corner? What type of command was he given? And why is a very weak scout attacking the villager? Don't tell me, Teal. Teal, you can kill that. No! He actually could have killed the scout. So Red just randomly had his scout there, kills the villager, and he's gonna dock here. Now, when my game crashed, I'm hoping it doesn't crash again. Because I did start casting this and the game crashed. It's the only reason I saw anything. I noticed that Red was docking, and he was not on gold at home. I guess technically, though, he could take the gold that his TC is next to. Because he needs gold for fires. Japanese fishing ships, they have extra HP and they have extra armor. So Teal is not protected this pond. But his fishing ships are really strong, so he's probably hoping he's going to be okay. And Teal has just let his TC go down. He's going to gold. And he doesn't... I don't think he knows what to do. I really wonder if Red's going to know what to do now, though. I guess he's really thinking about the fire galleys. Now, showing the first one is a mistake, against Japanese especially. I would wait till you have 2 or 3. Because if you start with 1, you might kill 1 or 2 fishing ships, and then Teal could react. But if you start with 3, you probably clear out all the fish. This kind of ruins the surprise. Look how long it takes to kill these fishing ships. Alright, Red also... he's scouting well, guys. He's scouting the north of the map, which is really impressive. And Teal is making his own fire galley. But you see what I mean? If it was a Persians war or any civ but Japanese, it actually would have been epic. I'm a little bit disappointed for Red, actually. Okay, so Teal is going to build a town center here now. The fishing ships gave him a ton of food. Red doesn't have near as many working. And where does this game go from here? See, it was unsuccessful. If he clears out the pond, then Teal doesn't have a lot of food income. But he... What? Wait a second. I think I might be forgetting that these guys are low Elo Legends. Red's making more. Alright, so he gets one fishing ship. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Oh, you're making scouts, huh? That's a pretty good idea. I should make scouts. I'm a scout. Oh. Yeah, don't go scouts. There's spearmen out here. Red just had a scout camping there. Next to the stables of Teal, and Teal figures I need to make scouts. Okay, so he's going 2 stable scouts with all that food. Red is microing. I really like Red's unit control. And you're kidding me. You're kidding. What? Did you see that? Well, still will end up being Red's in the lead, and Red is working on clearing out the pond. Unbelievable. Red is just mining that gold. He's taking the berries away from Justin. And he's building a house wall here. Beautiful little house wall. Teal is about to use all that food, apparently. And where should he go? Well, he can't go here. He should go here. This is where you should be house walling, Red, because if you don't have a town center, you are exposed over here. And Teal wants to pack a real punch with this attack as well. He's going for bloodlines. Only has 6 on food, though. That's my worry. It's 13 on food for Red, so the MBL's strategy is pretty much about taking your opponent off of food. And then getting to Castle Age and then booming. I guess you could see Teal do a lot. I mean, he has his TC here. He could farm with that wood. He really should be thinking about docking the south or maybe the north. The Red is going to dock the north. Okay. Alright, no sense of urgency here in low Elo Legends. 6 scouts with bloodlines. Hundreds and hundreds of food of investment won't do it. We need to make sure you kill everything, so you have to wait for more. Okay. Never mind. He's moving finally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so nervous. How long is it gonna take? Oh, be Spanish all of a sudden. Spanish build faster. Pick Spanish, not Persians. Where are you going, Teal? What? I thought he was gonna go here. That would make sense. There's gotta be eco back there. Okay, so he didn't think about it that way. In fact, he doesn't even know where Red is, so he's gonna instead go to the pond to see if it's free, I guess? And maybe send a Vil that way? Meanwhile, Red is looping around to the south and docking here. Yo, this is awesome, guys. This is awesome. Red is... He's doing it a lot slower than the pro player did. But he's having some success with this strategy. Unreal. And he did end up getting the houses up here. I don't think there's a hole there, so Teal arrives. And Justin's got to be thinking, are you kidding me? I watched this in a video. This isn't supposed to be happening in my games. Alright, there's a villager from Teal. He is going to the north. Okay, and he really likes... Whatever dock villagers he sends, he likes them to have resources in their hands. I don't know. Maybe they're stronger. They can build a bit faster. It's a new bonus. You didn't hear of it. Red is building a market. Yep. And Teal, I believe, thinks that is another town center. What in the world? Did he just built a tower to deny a market. Oh my god. And now Teal decides that this, yep, this is... We have a tower now. This is the safest area to farm. Not elsewhere next to our town center. Let's just farm right here. And now Red's on the way to Castle Age. Oh my goodness. I hope Red doesn't over chop these trees. If Teal is... Oh, wait. Yeah, you see this tree here? That has 19 wood on it. And I doubt he's looking back here. So Teal keeps like going around as like a shark surrounding a You know what? I don't know much about sharks, but it's surrounding something, and the shark likes to eat things. So, in this case, if teal is the shark, red is the all the people who decided to go to the beach during quarantine. How dare you, irresponsible people? I'm kidding. I don't think there are any shark attacks. This is a really close game, except red has 25 more eco. That statement doesn't make any sense. It's actually not close if red has 25 more eco. And teal is towering the shoreline. Oh, maybe that's how he can get his dock up. Next level thinking, oh, the sharks are here! The sharks are here! Oh, red. Yep, you've got to check those trees. See, this is why he didn't get any of his eco upgrades. Because he didn't want to chop trees that fast. That's 300 IQ, only he was chopping the wrong trees. And now this game gets a little bit closer. Red has 4 pawns and a forward TC. And he has knights in the stables, and teal's right next to him. Dude. There's a villager there. Why, wait here. There's farms? You've seen a mining camp, you've seen 2 mills, a mining camp. You could send a scout and kill those villagers. What's the situation here? Okay, I think teal lost his villager in the north. Like, he had the right idea. Unfortunately, he didn't get the dock up. Ah, okay, here we go. And red is going to clear out teal's farmers. That's just GG, right? Teal has his own knights. Teal actually has... Oh, he's pikemen too! And it's Japanese pikemen! Okay, and then he has all the scouts too. So he has bloodlines, which gives him 120 HP on the knights. And red does not have bloodlines. He's getting forging. But I don't know if forging will matter when there's Japanese pike here. Japanese pike attack faster. Should red be in the best position? Yes. Excuse me. Is red going to be able to close out the game? It's possible he won't be able to. Just like when there's villager idle time in Dark Age. It doesn't really matter that much at low elo games. I guess it's the same with fishing ships in this case. Man, why do I have the hiccups now? I'm so sorry. Quick wall! Quick wall! I saw the pros do it. Let me try it. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a panic wall, too. Don't you hate that when you try and build a diagonal wall and it goes L-shaped? Then you have to delete them all individually? That's the worst. House wall, house wall, house wall, house wall. Knights are attacking fire galleys. That's funny. There's a lumber camp down here. Okay. And now we have... What am I looking at, YouTube? This is just madness. There's a ram attacking the TC. Red just quick-walled with an archer range, a stone wall, and 2 houses. Red doesn't have gold. He has tons of food and tons of wood. He needs to make... No, not cav archers, no! Oh, I know why he did it. I think he made a cav archer because he saw a pikeman. So I think the best thing, since it's knight and pikeman against him, the best thing he could do is make his own pikeman. But I think he thought archers counter pikemen, so I need a cav archer. But that's really expensive and very ineffective with low numbers. Wow. 51 eco, but 15 of it is idle, and now some villagers are dying, and red is in full panic mode. He has food. Teal doesn't have as much food. He's just relying on farms, but who cares? Red also just lost his market, so he can't sell resources for gold. I mean, fortunately for him, he's Persians. Now he's just gonna make scouts, I guess. He's making whatever he can that costs just food. Oh, this KD is terrible for Teal. And the TC is slowly taking out his knights, but if he can afford to produce knights and Red's eco's idle. This is so stupid. Like, this is hilariously stupid because the original strategy, the whole TC drop thing, it's good because you idle your opponent's eco, and now Teal's just flipped the script here in low Elo Legends. I thought Red was gonna win this. And if Red loses this, he's still a legend in my book for trying it. And I could talk more about what he could have done differently. But, oh my goodness. So many knights are dying. Red is... He's just stuck here. This is the only town center he has. He doesn't have villagers back here anymore. He has fishing ships in every single pond. He has 25 fishing ships. And the Japanese player has 0. Okay, Red, run with these vills and build the TC on the gold. I think he scouted the gold earlier. Yeah, build the TC on this gold and try and survive. You can still produce scouts. You have to repair that and re-garrison. Oh no! Where's he going? Evacuate! Evacuate! Wait, you can keep this TC up maybe? With the scouts? That villager's just trapped in there. She's chilling. She's just watching everything. Watching all of her friends die. Alright, whatever. The TC's going down. And is Red just gonna run back to his base now? Oh, wait. Wait a second. He doesn't have the wood to rebuild the town center. Funny enough, he can still win this. He could definitely still win this. What's Teal doing with this villa here? Yeah? That villager seemed really indecisive. Oh my god. Wait a second. So, Teal, who by the way is getting raided by a random scout over... Whoa! Yo! What is this? No wonder he doesn't have wood. This is one of the best games I've ever seen. I thought it would be, like, to be honest, and oh my god, the TC's gonna get denied because the mill could see it. Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's been a while since I've done low Elo Legends. So I went to my email to sort through some games. This is the first one I decided to try and cast, and holy... Unbelievable! If Red sends the scouts, and Teal could lose so many of those farmers. Unbelievable. So he's gonna lose these stables, but he has more. And I imagine he's going to build a new town center. I'm hoping he builds a town center. And I hope he builds it right where he used to have a TC. Wait, is he just adding fishing ships? Yeah, he's just adding more fishing ships. That's so funny. Okay, Teal sees an enemy stable. But he also sees a relic. So he knows relics are important. So he's going to try and get that. Oh no! This could actually end the game. If Red loses all of his villagers, this could actually end the game. And Teal spotted that, is sending one villager to finish the TC. And now Red has to split up his villagers. Yeah, just rebuild the town center, my friend. Rebuild the town center, and somewhere where there's gold, ideally. Also, he's being extra patient. He's getting light calf now, but imagine the damage here. Teal is now ahead economically, and he can't find the villagers. What will Red do over here? Red, just please rebuild. Oh! Oh! Yes, he's got one! What a crazy, crazy game. Somebody send help. I'm really trying to figure out what's happening here. And it's so silly, but it's also so good from both of them at the same time. Like it's not like they're playing bad for their elo. This is an amazing ability to adapt. Oh wow, Teal's converted that villager after getting the relic, and this is actually going to prompt Red to attack. Red's own walls are blocking his units from getting through, but don't worry, Teal's gonna help. He's actually gonna ram down the walls. Teal rings the bell. He does have Japanese pikemen, but he doesn't have many of them, and they're trickling in one by one, which is something you see commonly at low elo. They trickle everything one by one instead of having groups. Actually, it's one or the other. Normally, it's nothing in between. But you know what? He actually, the TC did some work there until the villagers were ungarrisoned. I think he made a massive misclick. Oh! Wow, okay, he's gonna make a castle there. And Red takes the hill bonus against knights and pikes. Yeah, Red will lose his light cap. Red will definitely lose his light cap. Light cap are just that. They do pretty light damage. They can't hold their own against knights and pikes, that's for sure. Alright, I just need to get a refresher on the situation. This is Red's only town center. He chose to build it here. I feel like the little side raid was a good idea. But I would have liked to have seen... Well, initially when he arrived here, the second he got the wood, I would have liked him to build a TC. He actually prioritized all of these buildings, I guess. So market, a mining camp, and 3 stables over building a town center. Okay, now Teal, like Red is forgetting about land economy, and Teal is forgetting about water economy. But he sees that Red has had docks. He is military, so he could just walk over there and dock and make fires. Instead, he's getting Asama for these 2 towers? Oh, he's gonna build more towers. Okay, that seems like it's a little bit more worth it. I know that low Elo Legends love their towers. And their TC drops, apparently. Look at Teal scouting around here, too. Now, you can't see this. You could see the trees are being chopped, but he can't see the terrain change. That's a spectator thing. I can't wait to look at the timeline and the achievements after this. Also, props to Teal. He's creating villagers out of 2 of his 3 town centers. But he has everything. 61 population for Red and 81 for Teal. And Teal's land army's better. The resources he's collecting is better. So Teal definitely has a big lead right now. But he's also probably the most confused. And 2 more light cap arrive. Just like that. 2 villagers go down. Nice micro. And now Red loses the light cap. Probably worth it. Hard to say. Again, Red finds himself without gold. And Teal is going to take the gold at Red's base. Whoa. Okay. So Red, a lot of you guys probably didn't know this, because I didn't know it either. I just made this fact up. He is an arena player, and so he likes to make a little stone wall for himself here. A little circular, oh, siege, okay. I see, so he's gonna make the ultimate defense. Siege behind stone walls. He saw it in a Fat Slob video once. This is so silly. The fishing ships are actually getting really inefficient now. There's not that many deep fish remaining, and eventually the shore fish will be gone. Oh, he's making fish traps too? Dude. Best of 11, $10 million show match tomorrow. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Just between these 2. Look how much they've scouted too. It's so rare for low elo to have scouted so much. What? Petards? Petards? Justin is making petards. Not worth it. They're really expensive, but 2 petards on... Okay, yep. Just make more, and eventually you'll get through here, and then you only need 8 of them to take out the Persian TC. What on earth was that? Red, will you quick wall this? Quick wall? Teal, hello? Hello? You just busted down the stable. Hello? He's on his way to the Imperial Age, so either killing the town center is only a job for petards, or he wants to do it in Imp, or he just forgot. Okay, alright, I was confused for a little bit. I was worried. He took out the stable for a reason. There he goes, he's in now. And now, more petards are coming out of the castle. He actually has enough to take out the TC right now if he wants to. Unless Red... Oh, Red's just gonna re-wall it. Okay, I just want to give you an update on Red's situation with his little arena. Well... Not sure what to say about this one. Pikeman! That's actually... Well, it's 25 minutes too late. But it's actually really good against the Knights. What bothers me a little bit is how he decided to invest in the stone walls, which are really expensive, but also really strong. And then build a palisade gate and palisade walls here. That is a recipe for disaster. Is he repairing that gate through the I have never seen that before. This guy, like, there's so many of these little moves these players are making, which are so wonderfully unique. Okay, it takes 2 petards to take out a stone wall. Teal will lose some to the town center fire. He takes out the stone wall. You need a lot of petards for Persian TC. Okay, he might try to use the Knights to finish this off now. Red will repair and garrison like a champ, apparently. He wants to make pikes and light cap from that other base. We'll call that the arena. But you have... the key thing to what I just said is you have to garrison Red. Ouch. Ouch. So he will lose that town center, and he will lose access to gold, and potentially fish if the dock goes down. Where's this villager going? I don't know where he's off to. He might scout some precious gold. He's getting attacked by a wolf, though. Oh, please don't get T90 wooed. Red, please don't get T90 wooed. There's so many blinking areas on the map right now, he probably doesn't know where this is happening. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close! Please survive, villager! It could be so crucial! No! Woo woo woo. Cataparuto's on the way for Teal. Alright, so he has 1 treb. He built a castle right next to Red's little arena. Red is made a ram, which he should probably use after the treb. But Teal has light cav and samurai, which should make quick work of that. It's taken Red a lot of time to mass his forces in the Castle Age. It's taken him a lot of time. The light cav were microed well, and he will take out the treb. That's good. So his TC's up over there. He's in Castle Age, though, and Japanese are so strong in the Imperial Age. You know, whether it's the towers or the samurai. Doesn't Teal have a university? Oh, no, he doesn't. So he wants to upgrade his towers, I guess. So he's getting university. I just kind of assumed. Rarely do you see Yasama, the castle tech, before the university upgrades. But yeah, ballistics. I assume he wants to make towers. But now, like, Red's not really in a position to make pikemen anymore against the Knights, because samurai destroy pikemen. So this is a great position to be in for Japanese. Again, no fish. No fish at this point for Teal. But how can Red win? He just has 1 town center. He could try and build more. His fish are very, very, very ineffective now. You've probably been noticing that. Then again, he's been spending a lot of his food on light cav. So if this doesn't work, you know, the decision had to be Imperial or all-in Castle Age. He's going to try that. Oh, man. I can't help but think that if you would have TC'd here earlier, this would be a very different ball game. It's actually not a ball game. But, yeah, you know what I mean. Justin? What's up, my friends? There are light cav underneath your town center. You could ring the bell. That would idle a lot of villagers. but that would also save these villagers. Does Red have a stable over here or something? Why do I keep seeing... Nope, Red's just running all around, killing stuff. And Teal, I guess he's really focused elsewhere right now, so he didn't notice. At all. Okay. He is getting guard tower. He has samurai, and he researched cavalier, which I don't agree with. I think it'd be better to just go for infantry technologies. New monastery. Alright, I do this too. Sometimes I'm too lazy to send a monk over there and back. So just make a new monastery, split up the relics, and GG! Red gives it up? I have no way of seeing in-game chat, but I hope they said T90 salute and they saluted each other, because holy crap, that game was amazing! That wasn't even... It was definitely not a traditional low Elo Legend cast. I wasn't giving a ton of tips. I feel like in low Elo Legends I normally talk about eco upgrades. I never did that with Red. I was just captivated by that match. Props to Red for seeing the YouTube video and trying the strategy. And then props to Teal. He really didn't defend well from the fish aspect. But props to him for expanding. And I think what really swung the game into his favor was where Red overchopped. If Red didn't overchop here, I think Red wins. Because remember, Red was making knights, and Teal was making pikemen and knights. And then it got twice as bad for Red. Not only did he need to make some archers to mix in with his knights, but he lost his gold. And then he lost the TC. And then I was still surprised that he was still in the game. There was a point where he didn't have a town center and he had the same amount of economy than Teal did. But yes, fishing ships are strong. But Justin probably... At least he had more choices, right? Red's eco was like an all-you-can-eat buffet, except you could only eat one thing. And then Teal's eco, at times he didn't have as much. His portions were more moderate, but he could have everything. He could have a bit of stone for breakfast, he could have some gold for lunch, and then he could have food and wood for dinner, or dessert. I don't know. That's low Elo Legends, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was just something else. Let's go to the statistics. Now, I'm going to guess here. Again, I haven't seen this. I'm thinking of food. As far as I know, Red didn't build a single farm in that game. I'm saying 11,000 food. Teal? Could have been similar, honestly. He had a lot of farms and good farm upgrades. Did Teal have more or less? I'm going to say Teal had 2,000 less. Okay. I was way off. 17,000 food for Red and 20,000 food for Teal. So Teal had more food, he had more wood, he had more stone, and he had more gold. Yeah, the gold and the stone was the issue. Because Red was winning with the food for a while. He was winning with the food, and then his fish weren't enough because he couldn't expand his eco and pressure Teal on land. Unbelievable, though. Unbelievable. And thank you, Red, for trying a strategy you saw in a YouTube video. It almost worked, and props to Teal for hanging in there. Now, guys, I do not take submissions. That's what I normally say for low Elo Legends, because I get too many. On the day that I received this, I had 6 other emails. And there are a lot of people who are going to my business email to send me recorded games. It's not really business, but for you, low Elo Legends might be serious business. So, alright. And the point is, I'm not going to deny submissions, but I'm probably going to have a separate email. I don't know how I'm going to avoid people sending things to my business email. I have to get the email out there, but maybe we'll have something like low Elo Legends submissions as an email soon, and you guys can send me recorded games because this was good. The issue for me is when I normally cast low Elo Legends, I like to do it live. And again, that will be Tuesday every day on my Twitch channel. Or sorry, it'll be most Tuesdays on my Twitch channel. Start time might differ a little bit. But this was cool, and I'm not ruling out doing submissions in the future. Just lay low. Please don't go too crazy with business email. And I'll get an email out to you guys soon. I actually want to look at some of these other statistics here. 193 kills. And none of them were fishing ships. Teal would have just won that game after he killed that TC. If he would have docked and cleared out fish, it would have done wonders for him. I'm not meditating here. 2 relics. Wow. Okay, this is what I wanted to look at. Yeah, this looks like it was a normal game. It actually looks like it was a normal game. I thought it would look a lot different than this. It was anything but normal. Guys, thank you for watching. This is Low Elo Legends. There will be more Low Elo Legends. I'm aiming for 1 upload a week with that. And of course the streams. I'm talking your ear off now. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, holy cow.